That was a misspelled intro, but it's an intro nonetheless. And we're diving right into this. So apparently Mizkif went after WestJett for some reason, and now there's more drama. In which case that means more content, which means I get to cover something new. A little bit of my thoughts on Mizkif. I don't like him. I don't like him one bit. He was a grave dancer for Charlie Kirk, and that immediately puts him on my short list of bad men. So, what I think of Mizkif's getting banned during his sponsor stream, it was hilarious and karmically earned. And so now that he's going demon time, he sounds like a really, really pathetic, sad little man. Anyway, let's watch. Oh no, WestJett's watermark got broken. Oh well.
Because this guy's channel runs on hatred. So he already wants this community, and we'll see the comments that just, the Mizkif files are getting worse, the Mizkif files just got worse, Mizkif files go crazy, the Mizkif just...
That sounds like the pot calling the kettle black.
I borked the intro, lol.
That's okay, I bork it every time I do it.
Just got sued, Emerald Asmongold. Emerald just dropped Mizkif files.
Problemo. Massive day for the unemployed. Mizkif is angry at me. But what did I do? Anyway, Mizkif, bro admitted to...
Brings me up. He's bringing me up again. Why? Because he wants his chat and his community to attack me because they already...
Attack him? Man, I don't want to go anywhere near him. Mizkif is unhinged in the dumbest way possible. He will never see what I say unless he's that obsessed. Like, if I see Mizkif in my comments, I'm going to pin it because it would be so funny. So funny. Oh, man. Like, seriously. If Mizkif defenders show up in my comments, I'm going to ask you one question. Why? What is there to like about this guy? His eyebrows are too big for his face. He can't grow a real beard, so it looks like he smudged on some poo-poo. And now his lips are also like... I don't know. It makes me think, boy, you got a purty mouth. But then his eyes look crazy.
Throw plush at you, lol.
Apparently, that's the crucible of real men, is to get hit by Kirby plushies. Smudged on. I'm just saying, dude is fugly. Not just ugly. Fugly. He did steroids, still looks pathetic. I don't know what to tell you. He's really bad.
They all hate me because this guy's channel runs on hatred. This guy's channel runs on hatred.
Again, the kettle is calling the pot black. Look at your last 8 videos.
Runs on hatred.
Get a load of this guy. Firstly, our channel runs strictly off positivity. You know, we spread good vibes. We make jokes, you know, albeit sometimes at the expense of others, but...
He already wants this community.
Yeah. Jokes. I'm not really technically part of the WestJett community. I just react to his stuff. But still.
And we'll see the comments that just are like, wow, Mizkif basically is a piece of shit. He's trying to make people look away from his shit. That's all he wants.
Bro, that's not true. And here's proof. I even said you had a nice shirt, man. Also completely unrelated, but that's a pretty cool sweatshirt. Is someone
Sorry, I had to laugh for that one. Dude, Mizkif's face here. I don't even know how to describe that expression. That's that same expression, like, oh, when your friend does something really stupid in front of you, and then you're judging him, but then they complimented you right while you were judging them. So now it's kind of like this awkward moment of like, I want to be mad, but I don't know how to feel. That's the vibe I'm getting from that face. Also, kill it with fire, but sorry. I mean, in a video game, of course. It's like a spider. Anyway.
throw a plushie at him? It ain't that serious, man. Just say thank you.
Not so bad, but Emmy was also violent. She would throw clothes or plushies at me.
Anyway.
Clothes and plushies. The weapons of real women. Do high heels count as clothes? do they count as clothes? If she threw heels at him, that, maybe. But then it would be a literal case of heels v babyface,
Calling him Pugly is an insult to pugs.
I didn't say pug. Replace the P with an F. Pugly would indicate there's some cuteness to him. Nah, this dude just a lost cause. No, it's like he was Ice Poseidon's cameraman for a while or whatever. Yeah, I mean, have you ever considered it takes one to know one?
Oh, fugly okay. LOL.
Yeah. Anywho.
Jizqueef uploaded a video saying WestJett and Legal Mindset just f***ed up really bad. Day for the unemployed.
But you pinned his comment.
How is that a gotcha? Yeah, I pinned this comment. It was funny. He said, can't wait to go live from prison. Like, that's a crazy comment. Do you expect me not to pin that?
Despite making
Yeah.
videos about me and others relentlessly.
I know who you are. Do you? You're an evil rapist.
Already
Heels
coming
or
at me
shoes?
15 seconds in the video.
Heels or shoes? Are shoes not clothes? Are shoes a different category from clothes? This is the new question of the day. Answer in the comments. Are shoes a separate category from clothes? This is the real thought right now. Let's continue.
Yeah.
You know me well. Takes one to know one.
Obviously, I don't think Mizkif is a that was just a joke. You know, I plead the fifth, my hands are in the air. Still don't know who Tectone is? He's a former Genshin Impact content creator who lost all of his hair due to stress. Oh, and he's also 42 years old.
No. Don't say that,
Shoes
WestJett.
are a separate category from clothes.
Whatever the TTS said. All right. My wife has spoken. Shoes are a separate category from clothes. And so it is. So it has been said, and so it is written. A little bit of a full disclosure thing. I'm older than Tectone, so I feel. Thanks, WestJett. Thanks.
Kind of soften the blow by making jokes that he's bald, and that's it.
All right, bruh. I always make these jokes. But I guess
Math's not mathing. I guess we're in the year 2036. No. Oh no. But I've also been. I also
TDS be catching my spelling mistakes.
getting outed by TTS. I do have a kid though, so there's that.
softening the blow. Sounds like someone didn't have breakfast this morning.
Wait, Miz, did you eat breakfast this morning, Miz?
Did I eat breakfast? Yeah, I just had breakfast 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, you shouldn't have. You're looking fat as today, man.
I love that clip.
I'm excited for it because I like a lot of
that expression.
They're also really cute.
Make a fucking video on it.
Stood up,
You said,
Ethan.
dude. You right there basically said, like, I can't ever make a video on any type of accusations anymore, which is 90% of your content, because if you do, it's just, I'm not going to believe it. How can you possibly report on anything or say anyone's bad when nothing ever goes...
for fun times with older male. I like to. Oh, this one looks good. Home Daddy. Hello, Home Daddy.
Nope.
All right, chill out. 90%
We're
of my
gonna let that
content
one
is
fly.
just poking fun of guys and that, but I get what you're saying.
Whoa.
First of all,
So I would say almost everything this
What
guy
is
preaches
wrong with
and
the
all these
Carbon
drama channels
TTS?
to protect Tectone, they should never have a problem with anybody. Nobody's ever done wrong, and until there's a criminal charge, it doesn't matter.
congratulations.
I mean, there's also the matter that I tend to trust Emiru more than I trust the person making the allegations against Tectone. But, you know, then again, Emiru isn't known for doing these publicity stunts. And,
Jeez, Cartman.
bad genetics. Oh. Mizkif? Wow. The AI is special. I like Tectone, and I'm more willing to give him the benefit of the doubt, but I don't like Mizkif. And Emiru did bring receipts, and the one who brought allegations against Tectone did not. Not to mention, you basically admitted to it. Good job there, Mizkif. So what are we supposed to say to that, really? Like, yes, we just believe the allegations against Tectone without any receipts. But then, you know, we it's completely different. Completely different, dude. So, you know, I don't know. I hope Mizkif comes at me because that'd be kind of funny. I'd have a great time ignoring him. Just saying. Just saying.
You're getting somewhere. I can't speak for the other drama guys, but I personally don't give a single about 90% of the I cover.
Why? Because he wants his chat and his community to attack me. Why use my message when there's thousands of other people that commented on this? Why use the one guy that your community is going to go, yep, that's...
Didn't he leak it? Isn't he like the progenitor source of all this crap? He got... Dude, like, why not go after one of the commenters? I don't know. Maybe because they didn't do the leaking. What is this guy on about? Good grief, Mizkif. Come on, man.
Because you're just trying to make Tectone okay. And you can tell he's trying to make Tectone okay because despite all these disgusting things that this guy did, and this guy WestJett is a drama streamer, by the way, he pinned Tectone's tweet or message in the
I'm still confused why that matters.
chat. He pinned it so people can see.
What the hell, man? Why are you so pressed about me pinning the message? It was funny, man. I just up really bad. Mizkif is a real piece of work, and honestly, I don't know if it's him doing this or his editor, but he straight up omitted the part from my video where I said, you know, keeping files of your ex is not okay. I don't think keeping videos of your ex-partner on your phone is a good thing, you know, even if they were recorded with consent. If one side wants to, you know, get those videos deleted.
Hot take. I don't think you should record intimate encounters. I know. I'm so prudish. You know, don't record. Don't record the bedroom activities. Why would you do that other than for like nefarious reasons or really sad, pathetic reasons? Oh my goodness. Also, just don't sleep around in general. That's probably also good advice. Anyway.
Just out of respect, you should probably do that. And even if you don't respect your partner, why would you want to goon to your ex anyway? That's kind of weird. He's calling me out for omitting stuff while doing the exact same thing. It's honestly pretty impressive.
So this guy is like basically defended Tectone for 8 minutes straight, by the way. For 8 minutes. Like, this is insanity.
Maybe he just got CTE from the vicious plushie attack. And the
so many Kirbys. So many Kirbys. Can you imagine getting hit by one of those? Traumatizing. Oh, the damage. The critical hit damage. My goodness. She's got to be rolling at least 3d4 every time she hits with one of those, right? It's all psychic damage. What? What? Come on. You should see the stuff my wife wants to throw at me whenever it's in reach. Usually I deserve it, though. So dumb.
Emery used to date this jerk?
Yeah, Emery used to date this idiot. Oh, man. I don't know what she saw in him, because it had to be the inside that matters, because the outside is repellent.
And the comments, massive day for the unemployed. At this point, Mizkif just sounds like a whiny baby. Every time this guy makes a joke, Mizkif says, obviously joking to make it seem not as serious, or joking about his baldness to take his side. My brother in Christ, it's a comedy-style drama channel. Of course he's making jokes, lol. 90% of this video's just on me, but he said your sweater looked nice. You know, after
I kind of love those comments, my goodness.
reading the 48 Laws of Power and Sun Tzu Art of War, I thought it'd be the smartest thing to compliment this guy's hoodie. It's all a big part of my master plan. Ni hao.
It was just the world's longest compliment sandwich. Just really, really thick slices of bread insults. One quick compliment, like that thin sliced deli ham, just one piece of ham, and then another 5-inch slice of bread. No, that's funny.
If you are strong, appear weak, but if you are weak, appear strong. This guy just said, who even takes WestJett's seriously?
Great question.
Touché. Despite my jester maxing, even during medieval times, the jester was the only one who could bully the king. The one true king. And people started bullying Mizkif, saying he fell off, but I don't condone that behavior. This is too far.
I even messaged him, WestJett, and I was
like... Wait, what? People saying Mizkif fell off, but he doesn't condone that? I don't know, 6,000 viewers is a lot. 6K views in 12 hours. How does it feel, brother? 6K in 12 hours, bro fell off. You know, I don't even know what Mizkif was getting before all this, but I think he's been kind of on a steady decline anyway, so I'm not sure.
I even messaged him, WestJett, and I was like, bro, like, why did you make a video basically attacking me? Didn't say a word about Tectone. That was that bad.
You know, just...
I know, he said the Tectone situation was kind of mad. That's falling off. I know, right? Man, I would love to have those numbers. My goodness, I'm happy when a video of mine breaks 1,000. You know, I think at absolute maximum, the highest highest views I ever got was 4,000, and that was just kind of piggybacking off the fact that Leaflet made one of the funniest AI music videos at that point in time. And then I saw the Skybrows videos after that, and those are even better. So, no offense to Leaflet, but I think Skybrows got the meminess down a little stronger. Not because he included me in it or anything, but made a cameo in a Skybrows video, and I think I made it. Oh, good grief. All right, let's keep going.
It's like Pinocchio. I'm a real boy. I can take some accountability. My bad. I probably should have mentioned some of this stuff, but it wasn't me omitting it. It was a rookie mistake. It wasn't viral enough, man. I was just covering popular tweets.
I also didn't have full files at that point. Okay, fair enough.
A funny video. You know what? I agree. Tectone should be in jail forever for just playing Genshin Impact and drinking Pepsi and
Honestly, yeah. For those two crimes alone, playing Genshin Impact and drinking Pepsi instead of Coke. Oh, yep. To be fair, you hadn't heard about him until that
Isn't
situation.
This guy also like an animator or something like that?
He's a CG artist. Yeah, no, the real crimes of Tectone is playing Genshin Impact, let's be honest. Genshin Impact and Pepsi. Pepsi over Coke. Yep. He's in Texas and he drinks Pepsi over Coke. Go back to the north. Keep going.
Instead of Coke.
And this guy, WestJett, is a drama streamer, by the way.
Let's go. I'm a streamer.
Streamer. Streamer WestJett. I don't think I've ever seen WestJett stream. Okay.
Yo, just because I'm Indian doesn't mean I have to work a stereotypical job, bro. I want to be a streamer.
We're going Why? Why? Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. Okay, Hank, let's go.
Yeah, he probably mixes some of his stuff in there too.
Probably.
Two boys. Hello, 10-4, 10-4, dispatcher.
Also, despite me making a bunch of videos on Mizkif, I don't really hate the guy. I don't have a personal problem with him. I never even met the guy. It's like
And
Conor
Matthew just
McGregor.
made that
It's just
worse.
business, man.
15 minutes.
Please don't roid rage at me, man. Also, I thought my video was pretty nuanced. I wasn't picking a side. I definitely wasn't calling Pikachu a liar. And I straight up said you should, acknowledge her position and take it serious. And again, we shouldn't pre-convict Tectone of a crime, but at the same time, we should still listen to and understand Pikachu's position as well. I can take her seriously without declaring Tectone as guilty. Also, is a criminal charge only. You cannot be guilty of in a civil case.
He's just basic.
Yep. It also just kind of falls down to what a pernicious judge says. So, Mizkif going after WestJett for not going hard enough on Tectone, even though it was kind of a pseudo-react to Mizkif leaking the files. So, I don't know. Now, the Hikari situation, that was a little bit more cut and dry. Is that how you say his name? Dude who had the notepad of doom. My goodness. I don't know what happened there. But yeah, no, that was no bueno. No bueno. And I know that Asmongold was kind of tore up about that one. And then Mizkif took credit for it. My goodness.
Saying that Tectone is a weird bald Genshin Impact guy, and this is just a civil court case.
It's not just a civil court case, it is a civil court case.
Because this guy's channel runs on hatred, so he already wants this community, and we'll see the comments.
I still don't know what painting me as a hate farmer does to prove your point, but whatever.
Mizkif just ended his career. You will make all these videos about me on a he said, she said, but you'll make one video about what the reality is of what Tectone was and who he was. You'll make one video.
Yes.
That doesn't even go.
I love it. I'm trying to understand what Mizkif's point is here. He just he's like a garden implement who is very angry. One meant for tilling the earth, for moving dirt in a certain way. It's also another word for like a woman of the night, and he's mad. I think it's hoe's mad, and this hoe very mad. My goodness.
Over any of the facts at all, and you present Tectone as not guilty
nonsense.
Because it was a civil court case. Why would you make any of these videos about me?
Yes,
because people hate you more, dude. That's really just how it is. If I search Tectone on TikTok, it's all just you, man. It's not a very fun video to make. I also never said he was guilty or innocent.
Having 5 videos about me relentlessly, using clips of me from 7 years ago with Maya, saying that I'm a creep. It's disgusting.
I mean, I could just look at your face and tell you're a creep, dude. He's got fish lips. Come on. There's one easy target. It's Mizkif's appearance. Oh man, this guy's so ugly. so ugly. Why? Come on. Really, dude? Really? His eyebrows look like they're trying to join. Sorry. His eyebrows look like they're trying to elope. Come on. Let's keep going.
And I think the truth is with Tectone, he's got too much support on YouTube with all these people. I don't know why. I don't understand how WestJett even defended him. This guy's
his profile is number 3.
And the one that tells
like
people
if you
the
take a
truth.
picture from the side.
He made a video that didn't say anything about Tectone.
Let me fence it here like Ludwig and tell you something. If this case ever does go criminal and Tectone loses, I don't want to be the guy who defends him. And if he wins, I don't want to be the guy who called him a so I'm fence sitting here, man.
Not mentioning everything, using the platform to profile and protect Tectone. Good job. Good job.
Protect Tectone. Tectone's way bigger than WestJett, right? Yeah. Yeah. 740,000. Maybe they're similar size. Where's the Eggman? I'll just type in his channel.
Why is it cutting off the last 2 parts of my emote?
I have no idea. Yeah, no, here's Tectone. Yeah, Tectone's bigger than WestJett. So, what? What? Excuse me. Chronic cough. Can't help it. Anyway, I'm so confused. Like,
him. And if he wins, I don't want to be the guy who called him a so I'm fence sitting here, man.
Not mentioning everything, using the platform to profile and protect Tectone. Good job.
Right. So protecting Tectone. Can't Tectone do that better himself? You know? He was more commentating on things. I saw the video. I saw the old one. No. He didn't, like, protect Tectone, but he did disclose his bias that he likes the guy. But, you know, it's just like it doesn't look good, but it's... There's a lot of guys that are just not comfortable throwing him under the bus for a civil case, you know? Yeah, especially when we find out who the judge was and then Legal Mindsets coverage. So, you know...
Good job, dude. Real nice.
At least what I've heard about Legal Mindsets. We'll react to that later.
Even pinned Tectone.
No, genuinely, what's wrong with pinning that comment? Please, what?
But you still have him pinned to your channel, and you're supposed to be the good guy, right?
Dude, this is some low intelligence. You gotta respec int, man. Because genuinely, bro, what does good guy or bad guy even mean?
I'm the bad guy.
And this guy, WestJett, is a drama streamer, by the way.
Like, you're trying to say you're above the drama, but you're literally making drama videos yourself. You just have an innate lack of self-awareness, man. Holy sh**. Breaking news, Mizkif went after more Pegasus next.
If it goes on to become a criminal case and Tectone actually gets found guilty of this stuff, then that's absolutely cooked. Right. Okay, first off, he's completely misinterpreting what I said on purpose because he's literally brain dead, right?
Okay, yeah, I heard Pegasus cover this. They basically wombo comboed him. Pegasus and WestJett. My goodness, because WestJett bringing up Pegasus here, Pegasus brought up WestJett. It just went back and forth for a second. Or it was Pegasus responded first, then WestJett responded, and then Pegasus responded to it again, but used WestJett as a point of reference. So it was pretty funny. They BTFO'd Mizkif pretty hard.
Didn't say that, oh, it's not bad. Oh my God, he's 100% innocent and I'm totally defending him. I said that it's a civil case, which is not as damning as a criminal case, which is 100% factual, right? Because in a criminal case, he would actually go to prison for it, right? I have no idea why he's getting this mad about it. I think he wants everyone to just take the attention off of him and solely focus on
ping pong ball.
Yep. Back and forth, back and forth.
I don't know how he's even disputing literal facts like a colossal regard.
Oh, at least he wasn't mad at you for pinning a comment, man, because by golly. Like I said pretty much the same stuff as Pegasus. I never said Tectone was innocent or guilty. We just said it's a civil court case. Like, what do you want to hear? Instant and more believable than defense's version. So labeling Tectone...
Straight up went to ChatGPT.
This guy...
What is that? This preponderance of the evidence standard. ChatGPT wasn't wrong there. More likely than not, right? 51% likelihood. What does it matter if you went to ChatGPT, dude? Also, it's judge bias plays a huge part in this as well. Look at any family court case. See how often men win custody of the kids without the mom being a complete drug addict or something, you know? And even then, it's kind of hard. My goodness. What is Mizkif going on about?
Actually, Like, I literally show me on ChatGPT.
You're wearing the same kind of tank top that Tectone does every single day. When you have no muscle.
Right. Okay, so I'm acting like Tectone because I wore a tank top. Also, oh my god, there's no way this guy is talking about muscle. Bro, you take fucking steroids. You admitted it. You are not even in the conversation. You flippin' cheated because you suck at life.
No. Got him. Oh, you got him good. Yeah. Nothing wrong with what Pegasus just said. Yep. So, you know, he probably not a manho anymore because his main garden hose isn't functional any longer. Oh, yep. Might go through a second puberty at this rate. Such a loser. My goodness.
Pegasus is pissed.
Yeah, because Mizkif went after him for covering the situation in a way that Mizkif didn't approve of. Like, come on, man. No wonder he has, like, rage issues. Because he's on steroids. My goodness. His brain's probably cooked as well. Scrambled egg up in there.
Damn, Unk popped off. But, you know, Mizkif wasn't that harsh to me, so I'm not going to shoot crazy shots on him.
You don't even look like someone who takes roids either, bro. Like,
now, I did some more research.
That's really sad when you think about it. You don't even look like someone who does roid. Man, all the downside, none of the benefits. My word. That's funny. That's really funny to me. Okay, let's keep going.
And it turns out that Mizkif actually benches more than Tectone, so scratch anything I've ever said, I'm more inclined to believe Mizkif simply because his bench press is higher. Sorry, Tectone. Hate to say it, Mizkif is right about everything, Tectone. You're going to jail.
Man, I straight up don't give a single f*** about going to jail, as long as I can get conjugal visits from my Genshin imp.
This is actually neuroprotective, but the mood swings will crank any personality problems to 11. Okay. So if he's a walking, yeah, had to get rid of the Destiny physique. So if he's just like a walking cluster of, just like a walking case study on cluster B, it's going to be bad. That's what I'm hearing. Because Mizkif, man, that guy definitely is cluster B. Like, if I'm not a psychiatrist, but I'm almost certain some psychiatrists would put him in the cluster B category.
Because he doesn't use them.
No, Tectone doesn't, but Mizkif did. So Mizkif used roids, but didn't look like he used roids. Let that one sink in for a second. But yeah, no. Just all the cluster B. That's Mizkif.
Packed baddies. I will even settle for an iPad with downloaded VTuber streams so I can get my goon on.
That's where he ended it. Okay. Okay. Bad genetics, skill issue, rip Mizkif. Oh yeah, no, he's got them fish lips. That's like the strongest muscle on his body, right? Okay, so what do I think of all this? I'm not gonna just like attack Tectone.
Pegasus doesn't look like he uses them because
no, Pegasus doesn't. Yeah, no, Pegasus doesn't. Pegasus was saying that Mizkif doesn't even look like he uses roids. That was the roast. As far as what my thoughts on this are, I would say I'm not going to abandon Tectone over a civil case. If it's criminal, then yeah, then we'll.
Stream buffered there for like almost a whole minuet.
Wow, that's sad. So if it turns out that he gets criminally convicted, then yes, I will no longer be a fan of Tectone. But based on what I've seen from the civil case and all that, I'm more inclined to dislike Mizkif over Tectone. You know? Oh. Yeah. All right. All right, well, if you made it this far in the video, like, comment, subscribe, and all that. I'm going to like the video because it's a WestJett video. They always entertain. Go check out WestJett. Great stuff. And yeah, if you're a Mizkif fan and you made it this far, cope and seethe. Bye-bye.